Hey guys, so I decided to now make a video on my upgrade of my lab from vCenter 6.5 to 6.7. And here's my host here. I had to upgrade to this version, which based on their compatibility matrix of what you can upgrade from to 6.7. I just followed this little guide here for vCenter and also for ESX. It looks like I'm running 152.56.549. And when I go back here, in the actual matrix, it shows on 12/19/2019 152.56.549. So it says yes for both on the actual upgrade path. So just to ensure I would have no issues when upgrading. This is the actual appliance. And so let's get started. So let's drag this window over here. And this is the UI installer for the VCSA. You just go through your path. I'm running a Mac, so I'll be running this installer here. We're going to choose the upgrade path. vCenter server, external platforms, blah, 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 two-stage process. Cool story, bro. Scroll down. Nobody ever reads that except. Okay. And yep, this is my lab, so let's connect there. Yep, and let's enter this password and this appliance password. So this is my host to the source appliance. We're gonna enter that password here for the host. Hit yes to the certificate warning so we can proceed while that validates. This is the deployment target. We want to enter the password for this target, which is just a singular host I have. Click next here, hit yes. And this is the vCenter VM, so I'm just going to call it vCenter. Enter a little root password here, and this guy, and click on next. But yep, we're going to use this lab.local here. So next, I'm going to stick with the small deployment that I already have configured, which I'm probably never going to run 100 hosts or 1,000 VMs, but you never know. Crazier things have happened in my life. Cool, so move on. We're not going to throw it on the data store for vSAN. We're just going to throw it on the SSD. So we'll keep that on. That's okay. All these are okay. I kind of pre-checked this beforehand. I can double check this IP on this little flat network I have going on here just in case it's good. And no replies. So this should be okay to use as a temporary IP anyway. So let's close that. Subnet mask is /24. That's my gateway. My DNS server is my DC that's hosting that. Next. Yep, that's all good. I'll click finish here. So this will continue to initialize and start deploying. This process takes quite some time, and I'm not going to sit here while we watch through it. So I'm going to hit fast forward on this part. All right, so this successfully deployed. Blah, 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 login to vCenter management, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna just hit continue here. Oops, yep. And stage 2 will be commence. So stage 1 is done, it's green checked. We're gonna upgrade the source vCenter server. Next here, saving this parameter. And this is actually going to take a minute too. I'm going to fast forward time here for a second. Okay, so this pre-upgrade result, it's This is managed by that. We don't have DRS on. And this update manager, I'm not using that. Scroll down a little bit. No update manager. So no host baselines. And we're gonna, nah man, we're gonna take all of it. Let's see, the corresponding carbon target, it's not corresponding actual size. Yeah, we're just gonna get everything. Who cares? Sounds good to me. Okay, cool, next. Nope, I don't know why I unchecked that, but who cares? And this is, yep, that's going through there. E2 VCSA, version 7. It's going to copy all the datas, and I opted out of that. And I did back this up. So let's hit finish here. Blah, 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 warnings, cry, cry. Cool. So that's going to start. And we'll just let this guy run for however long it takes for it to finish. All right, should be just about done. And there we go. So what is this? So node disables TLS and older protocols, yada yada, read all this. Nope, auto deploy. Not using that for DHCP, so yep, everything looks okay. Here's a getting started page. Now we'll hit close here, close this installer. Oh, this actually opened up in this other browser. Let me grab this. Okay, let's refresh here and go to, yep. And let's click on that. Looks like everything is looking like it should. So let's get the local admin here. Password. Okay. So now this is letting me in to our newly deployed vCenter 7. Any day now. Blah, 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 Firefox, Chrome, yada, yada. Your browser OS combination not supported. That's probably because I'm using Safari. Yeah, I mean, if you're in the ecosystem, Safari works really well and it doesn't hog up all the memory like Chrome does. All right, so we are in, and voila. So, yep, manage our licenses. Oh yeah, because our 6 licenses, version 6 aren't compatible, and we have some updates. So let's, here, there's a cool little updates available, little button next to 7.0. That's our build. Yeah, everything looks good. So far, so good. We'll change this theme to something cooler. Helps my eyes, and dark mode is godlike. Here's my host, which we'll refresh that. We'll need to update this guy to version 7 as well to match. So yeah, and this is pointing to the vCenter that kept the IP after the upgrade. Cool, everything looks good. On to the ESXi upgrade.